Alright, hey you guys, it's TsubakiSwagg, and I'm coming to you with my review of Naruto episode 478, The Unison Sign, and I will talk about the last two that came out since I did not review them. But Naruto has been going off, and as most of you guys can tell, the show is ending, which really freaking sucks because I love Naruto, and like most of you guys know, those of you who have been with me since like the beginning of my channel, I literally binge read all of the chapters in Naruto up to the point where the chapters had stopped. I think at that point when I had finished like binge reading it, it was around the time when Madara first became the Ten-Tailed Jinchuriki. So I have been with y'all on this one, and it makes me so sad that Naruto is going to be ending because like I just feel like there's a part of my heart missing because I won't be able to watch or read Naruto. I mean, I haven't been able to read Naruto in I think it's been over a year now. But now that the show is ending, it's somewhat surreal. I never thought, I mean, I knew that eventually Naruto would end, but I didn't feel like it would be so soon. Oh, it just makes me so sad. I really was just not prepared at all. And I usually say that all the time, but I really wasn't prepared for this. And they did a phenomenal job on the last two episodes when they were doing Naruto and Sasuke's fight. Like that was probably one of my favorite parts of the whole war. Like reading that part and seeing it in the manga was amazing. And I was like, finally, after all these years, literally after all these years, Sasuke and Naruto finally are going to settle things. And it can either go one way or another. Sorry, my voice is going. But it was amazing watching the part that I've been waiting so long to see animated like play out in front of me. And they added so much to it. And like honestly, I could probably say that I liked the fight in the show better than the one that they made in Ninja Storm, because the one in Ninja Storm was amazing and it was so beautiful and so well thought out, but they outdid themselves on the episodes. The episodes were freaking amazing and I was so excited to watch them. Like I was actually almost hesitant to watch them because it's just like if I watch it then I acknowledge the fact that Naruto is going to be ending, which is part of the reason why I didn't review it. But also I've been busting my butt because I think I said in my last video that I did get promoted to store manager, and being store manager is a chore. And as you can tell right now, like I'm not in my normal setup. I'm actually set up in a hotel for my manager training. I am not even in my hometown right now. I'm like 2 hours away working on my manager training so I can go back to my store and be an amazing manager, or at least a better one than I already am, because I think I'm pretty awesome, but don't tell anybody I said that. So I've been trying to do it, but every time, by the time I get home, I don't feel like doing anything. I literally just want to lay down and go to sleep and then get up and do it again the next day. Usually how adulting goes, because being an adult is a trap. If you're not an adult already, make it last for as long as you can. Trust me, kids, because it sucks. It really sucks. But these episodes were amazing, and you can always tell when a show is about to end when they start showing a bunch of flashbacks, and it just confirmed it for me. I mean, I already knew that Naruto was going to be ending because, like I said, I've read the manga, so I know where the manga ends, and it was in this episode. And it was so nice to finally see Sasuke acknowledge Naruto. Like, I mean, like I said, I knew it was gonna happen because I read it in the manga, but it was just nice. Literally, after how many years has Naruto been playing? Like 10, 15 years? I think it's been a little over 15 actually. And not once has Sasuke ever really acknowledged Naruto. And now Naruto even made him cry. And it's just like Sasuke is finally he finally sees why Naruto does all the things that he does, why Naruto is constantly running after him, trying to make him understand that he doesn't have to do all of these things. He doesn't have to be this mean, hateful person who's literally trying to destroy any and everything because he lost his family, or he lost his brother, or he lost his whole clan, actually, because he is the only Uchiha left. I mean, until you get to like Sarada and stuff, but he's literally the only Uchiha left. And in ways, I mean, besides, I don't even know if Naruto's not the last Uzumaki because there's Kirin, but it's just like Naruto could have easily became a Sasuke character. He could have easily just turned all that loneliness and anger because everyone shunned him into the emotions that Sasuke had, and he could have easily been in Sasuke's shoes and wanted to destroy any and everything and had trying to suppress all of his feelings so that way he wouldn't be able to feel them, but he didn't, which Sasuke, in that way, Sasuke could have easily become a Naruto character. He could have let people in. He could have let Naruto in, and they could have been amazing friends, and literally none of this would have happened. I mean, besides, the part with, Obito and Madara and all that good stuff would have more than likely happened. But Sasuke wouldn't have been another factor in all of that if he had just let Naruto in to begin with, which a lot of times is easier said than done because, like I said, characters like Sasuke, they're pretty much predestined to shut people out, and it reminds me Naruto and Sasuke's relationship, which I think everybody noticed this, I'm probably not the only one, reminds me a lot of Kakashi and Sasuke. But the only difference is, after everything that Kakashi went through, he was still able to open up to people and be able to have healthy relationships. But Sasuke just completely cut all of that out, so he wasn't able to do that, which led him to do everything that he did in this whole series, which really sucks because, like I said, the show could have gone completely different if Sasuke hadn't done half the shit that he did. But then it wouldn't be as interesting because Sasuke was a huge part in the show and all his shenanigans. But anyway, to this episode, Unison Sign, like I said, they showed a hell of a lot of flashbacks and it was amazing. It was so cool seeing how, even for somebody like me who notices art styles and stuff like that, it was amazing seeing how the art style and the animation and the quality has changed over the years. Like, looking at the first episode of Naruto and looking at this one now, you can tell how far they've come along, how great technology has become, that they could make the last two episodes literally look like movie quality. Like, it was amazing. I was so awe-inspired by the quality of the episodes and how well they did them. It's just amazing. It's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it. But this episode, it was glorious. It was so nice finally seeing Sasuke acknowledge Naruto and understand how Naruto feels and finally let Naruto in after. And even Naruto, he is honestly an amazing person. He was able to still joke around with Sasuke and call him stupid and threaten to beat him up if he decided to turn on him again and all this kind of stuff. And it's just dude, you're literally missing your arm from above the elbow down and you're still trying to talk shit. Really? That's what we do now? But I do have one pet peeve and this was one of my pet peeves in the chapter. I don't remember if I said it in my review, but there is no possible way. There is literally no possible way that anyone could ever tell me that it is possible, or it is just completely coincidence, that Naruto and Sasuke would land right next to each other with both of their arms on the side that both of their arms are missing, on top of the hands from Hashirama and Madara that just so happen to fall on the ground in the unison sign, and they land on top of their hands. There is no possible way that anyone could ever explain to me how that is possible. There is like a 1 in a million chance they would land exactly like that. And I'm probably really stupid for noticing something like that, but no one can ever tell me, ever, that it is just coincidental, or I know that they planned it, but there is no possible way that that would have happened just like that. And especially the force that they put behind hitting each other, they should have been like on the other sides of the river. There's no possible way that they would have landed just right next to each other on the side where both of their arms are missing. There's no possible way. There's no way that you could explain to me how that would happen. But let me stop ranting. This episode was amazing, and it makes me sad that Naruto is ending. I mean, it's technically not ending yet because of, like, they're going to be showing some episodes about, like, the books that Kishimoto wrote about. I think it was about Gaara, Kakashi, Shikamaru. I think there's one other one. I think it's about Itachi, about like his time after he left the village and all that kind of stuff. So there's going to be a whole lot more episodes, but the story as a whole from Naruto is pretty much ending, which makes me sad. But then also we have like the spinoff that we had for Sarada. I think that's going to be animated. And then we have like Boruto, because the Boruto movie was amazing. That was probably one of my favorite Naruto movies that I've ever watched. And I even went to go see it in theaters. I went with JB no Uchiha. We went to go see that one, and it was amazing. It was so beautiful, and I got so excited when they said that they were going to be doing like a manga. Even though Kishimoto is not the one who's going to be doing the animations, the animation does look slightly different because nobody draws just like anybody else. Like, even like, for example, with me, my fan arts, they never look exactly like the picture, and I usually try not to make them look exactly like the picture. I try to put a little bit of my own style on it, and I understand that, but it's just like, that's not Naruto. It doesn't look like Naruto to me. Naruto is Naruto. So if you're doing Naruto, it needs to look like Naruto. But that's just me, I guess. But it makes me happy that Naruto isn't like really ending. I'm excited to see like what happens with Boruto and how things turn out. Like, even with that spoiler that they showed of Boruto being older, and it was, what was his name? Kawaki, I think it was. I'm put it in the down bar. I think it was Kawaki, the dude with the black and blonde hair. He looked like a mixture between Naruto and Sasuke, which I still think is a product of Orochimaru, because Orochimaru does everything in the world that's bad. Well, I can't even say that anymore because Madara was a part of that too. But it's just, I'm so excited. There are so many good things that are going to be happening with Naruto, even though the main Naruto story is ending, which he had to grow up at one point. So I guess I understand it ending, but I'm still sad. So yeah. I would love to hear how you guys felt about this episode. Was there anything that you noticed that I might have missed? Because I watched it a couple of times before I'm making my review now, because I have to get ready to go to work. Well, I have to get ready to go to my training. But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this episode, on all these episodes, on the series as a whole. Just how you feel about Naruto right now. Are you excited that the show is ending? Are you sad like me? Are you ready for new beginnings, like with Boruto and Sarada and their whole generation? Just let me know. I would love to hear from you guys, because I haven't made a video in so long. It feels so nice making a video. Like, I'm rambling to the point where my videos are almost 15 minutes, which doesn't happen very often anymore. So yeah, so just let me know, and always remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps me out a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.